Hi, everybody. Thanks for being here. We have an announcement to make today, and it is pending paperwork. So paperwork is not done, so this is slightly less official and formal than normally. But the announcement is that we're welcoming Al Horford and his family to Boston and looking forward to the future. We're saying that carefully. In other words, nothing is formally concluded and paperwork is pending and going through the league office approvals. But I'm here personally to say, welcome Al, welcome your family, Emilia and Ian. I've loved meeting you and getting to know you. Al Horford is a four-time All-Star and an outstanding person. He is a man who plays basketball the right way and reminds me of the great Celtics of the past. He believes in Celtic pride, and we believe in him. And when we are able to step forward with Al and finalize the paperwork, this will be a big step in our relentless quest for Banner 18. So welcome to Al and his family. I'll turn it over to Danny and Brad.
Well, I agree with everything that Wyk just said. You know, the great thing about Al is, in our excitement, is that he plays the way that great Celtics of the past have played. He plays with a passion that is contagious to his teammates. He's a player that can fit with all sorts of different types of players. He can play outside, he can play inside on both ends of the court. But he is a player that, watching him play against us in the playoffs this year and flying around and contesting shots and bringing an energy and passion, I think he is a player that our fans will fall in love with, and his teammates will fall in love with, and our coach will fall in love with him as well.
That part's already done. No, I think the biggest thing, and it's a credit to Al, the best thing that I can say about a basketball player is a person that constantly enhances his teammates on the floor, and the number one thing that his career has been defined by is winning. And that goes back to his days in college. That goes obviously through the 9 years in Atlanta, leading Atlanta to the playoffs in every single one of those years. And for us to have an opportunity here with a person who has achieved all that he's achieved, who has not only the ability to help your team on the court with everything that he does well, but also in the ability to lead what is a still fairly young team in the way that you prepare, the way that you carry yourself and everything else. I don't think that there is a better example out there for our players. And so we're thrilled, and I'm thrilled, and I'll turn it over to Al now. But you know, as Danny said, when the way that he was flying around in that playoff series and the harm's way that he put us in, you know, it's a thrill to be sitting here today.
No, thank you guys. I'm very, very grateful. Very excited for this opportunity, for me and my family. I have a lot of respect for this organization. I'm excited. I always admired the Celtics from afar, just how, you know, everything gets carried over here and how committed the team and the city is to winning and doing things the right way. So I'm very, very excited, and I can't wait to get started. I know we have a lot of work ahead, so that really excites me. So thank you, and I'm very glad to be here.
Open it up to questions now. Please just state your name and affiliation for asking.
Hey Al, Taylor Snow, Celtics.com. You know, obviously it's tough leaving a city that you spent your whole career in. So what is it that ultimately drew you to the Celtics?
You know, it was a very difficult decision for me. You know, I had a great situation in Atlanta, great years. You know, I have a lot of respect for the organization and the fans there, but just looking here and what's ahead, the division that I see here, and not only with the owners and the GM and Coach Stevens, but I feel like they're heading I like the direction that I saw when I met with them. I felt comfortable. I felt confident in the potential and what can be, and I'm very encouraged by the group of players that are here. A lot of young, hardworking, talented players, and it just playing in that series, I saw the passion that they played with, and how much better they got as a team throughout the season, and it's something that excites me to be a part of this.
And also in that series, you experienced the electric Garden atmosphere. I mean, what was that like, and how much are you looking forward to having that support behind you on a nightly basis?
That was pretty special. It was something that I've experienced before. We've played the Celtics here a couple times in the playoffs throughout my career in Atlanta, and it's always electric here. The fans are amazing and very passionate. So I'm looking forward to playing.
Kevin O'Connor, CSN. This question's for Brad Stevens. You mentioned how Al Horford can enhance you guys. He's one of the league's most efficient pick-and-roll scorers. How do you see his ability to score on the roll and on the pop enhancing your ability to score in the half court?
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head with that, Kevin. I mean, I think that his hard work and his adaptability to the way the game has been played in a lot of ways has just, enhanced him even more by adding to what was probably one of the better mid-range shots in the league, to extending that range and being not only a reasonable three-point shooter, but a good three-point shooter, and a guy that is, constantly thinking about now adding to perfecting that. I think anytime that you have the ability to pop, roll, or play in the seam, it's a huge advantage. And he's excellent at all three, and the numbers bear that out. And so, we, as you know, Kevin, from watching us and being around us, we play through our bigs a lot. And that's something that, we have the desire to continue to do. And so it's great from a fit standpoint in a lot of ways, but certainly the way that we play.
This question's for Al. First of all, welcome to Boston.
Thank you.
Celtics had one of the top defenses in the league last year, but that was kind of driven behind their perimeter defense, Jay Crowder, Marcus Smart, Avery Bradley. How do you see yourself kind of enhancing the defense as you're installed on that end?
It excites me. It's something that I'm going to come in and help in any way that I can to make our team better defensively. I believe that it starts with the defense. You have to be good on offense as well, but I feel like with those guys being able to defend the way that they do in the perimeter makes the bigs, our jobs, a little easier. But for us, and I'll speak for all our bigs, we want to make sure that we're much better. We're much better protecting the rim, defending pick and roll, and for me, not only from doing it on the court, but also from a leadership standpoint. We have to make sure that we're doing things the right way and we're being the best that we can.
This question's for Al. Joseph Pavone for CLNS Radio and CausewayStreetBlog.com. Al, could you share with us a little bit about the conversations you had with your family and your father about the city of Boston and the fan base, and how excited you are to come aboard with the Celtics?
I'm very, very grateful to be here. There's very, very great people here, hardworking, caring people that care about, the team and the city and everything. So it's something that I'm excited about. I'm very, very grateful for the opportunity, and I can't wait to get started.
This question's for Al. Hi, I'm Emily McCarthy with the Boston Globe. You talked about it defensively, but just overall, what do you see your role as this season, and how do you see yourself making a difference?
Well, the biggest thing for me is to come in and whatever coach wants me to do, anything that has to do with the team being a presence on the defensive end. I know that's important to me, that I have to establish that. And then offensively, just making sure that we're making the game easier for each other. Just making sure that I'm helping all our guys in any way that I can, not only for them to be better individually, but I feel like that'll help us be better as a group. So I'm just looking forward to get to work with those guys every day and start building those relationships, and really get acclimated to this new system for me.
In between questions here, I just want to point out to Al, he might not have seen it, but there's a blank banner up there on the right. So we're hoping that we can work together on that one.
For sure.
Unfortunately, there's also a blank contract at the moment, so we're going to fill that in.
This question is for Al. Abby Chin from CSN. Al, how do you see yourself in the league, the way the game is being played right now? A 4 or a 5?
I think that's one of the strengths that I bring as a player, that I'm able to play both positions. I'm very comfortable defending both positions and on the offensive end as well. So the way that the league is going, I feel like you need to be able to play multiple positions, defend multiple positions, and that's my strength. I'm very comfortable doing that, and I'm excited, just to get this started.
How much did the playoffs play into your decision to choose Boston in that series?
At the time, to be honest, I wasn't really thinking, that far ahead or anything. But I think that, just being honest, when I was able to meet with everyone, and Isaiah came down, and Kelly came down, and Jay came down, and I really got to talk to them, and I just saw kind of their commitment to the organization. It really spoke high of me that they were down there at the meeting with me, and that really made my decision easier.
Gary Streisky with Nesson, and this is actually to Wyk's point about the banner for Danny Ainge. Do you think with the addition of Al, this immediately puts you guys as contenders in the East, in your estimation?
Well, right now it definitely makes us better than we were last year. We felt like we were rightfully the 3rd seed in the Eastern Conference, and the addition of Al makes us a better team for sure, with his versatility, experience, leadership that we've all talked about today. But I think we're not done. I think we still have work to do.
Al, Abby again, sorry. Historically, the Celtics have had trouble landing big-name free agents. How has the perception of the franchise, and how do you view the Celtics? How has that changed, and especially in recent seasons?
It's a great organization. There's a lot of history here. I feel like everyone around the league respects it. We acknowledge it, and that's, a big part of the reason why, I chose to come here. I feel like this, in years to come, I feel like this will open the doors for many other, big free agents. You have to consider this is a special place, and I think that people that are open to it, they'll see how special this place is.
Hey, it's Josue again. Have you had a chance to speak to any of your teammates like Isaiah Thomas or Jay Crowder? And if so, what sort of conversations did you guys have?
Well, I just spoke to Kelly here a little earlier, and it was just good to see him. I think we're just both excited to get started, to be able to start working together, and it's all about starting to build the team up and getting ready for the season.
Thanks. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Hey, Al.
Hey, Wyk.
welcome.
Al, you want to come this way? Or Steve, guys?
We can't.